I need an older mommy, yeah. I don't need drama, nah. Funu sisi or top, yep. On the steez nyana, opete zaga, yep. Opili cheese ndwana, oh yeah. Angla langa since I saw you on TV, mama. Pearl tooth, yeah. Pearl tooth, pearl tooth. Yeah, I'm talking about pearl tooth, pearl tooth.
Emtee, it's good to have you here with us. How are you?
No, I'm all good. And yourself?
I'm good. And
Yeah,
I actually
man.
like it how you put up the vibe. You're so tired, crazy schedules, but you keep going.
Yeah, man. I try my best, to keep it up. This is something we've been fighting for, for a long time.
True.
So gotta face it.
When it comes, it's no complaints at all.
Yeah, nah. I call it a nice life problem. Yeah.
So there are good problems and bad problems, I guess.
Yeah. Most
But
definitely.
tell me more. You're a 92 baby.
Yeah.
Very young.
Yeah.
And you're already climbing the ladder. How does that feel?
Hey, man, it's amazing, man. This is when you open your eyes and really, if you're in my position, and really discover and realize that God is actually there,
Mm-hmm.
For me, it was all through prayer and perseverance, didn't have it, like overnight success as much as people may think it was that way, For me, it was more about just doing what I know best, And right now, since I'm becoming what I'm becoming, man, I feel like it's destiny, just the way it's supposed to be, Yeah.
True, I like it. You said it wasn't easy. It wasn't an overnight success. Can you tell us more about that? What has been like the worst, experience to get to where you are right now?
Hey, man, we go through so much challenges, man. For me, that's more like a test, to see if can you stand?
Yeah.
What you trying to get? Are you tough enough emotionally, spiritually? So for me, everything that came, man, I took it as a lesson, and I just embraced it, good or bad. Even if we were at a point where I was at a point where I was financially struggling. So for me, it was like, hey. And it's money to go to the studio, and record, even to make a song, But that's when it brings me back to prayer, perseverance, through me, still carrying on. Someone managed to recognize me, So that's also something I'd advise people, to never stop, going for your dreams.
Especially about financial challenges. I'm sure many people who look up to you, who wants to be like you, first face the same situation. But how did you manage to get out of it? How did you manage to record something? How did you go about it?
I started believing in money less, so each and every cent that I got, whether it was from my friends or from anybody in the hood, I'd appreciate it and actually use it wisely every single time. Even if it was a young 10 rand, a young 5 rand, I'd make sure I get crucial things, things that, maybe I can eat from, So, yeah, man, it's all about knowing, where you come from. And, even now, Jay, even now that life is getting a bit better, I'm able to spare some money, for my son, responsibility and stuff like that, So, yeah, man. I've always been focused, and knowing what I want from this life.
How old is your son?
It's 8 months.
Oh wow, still very young.
Yeah.
So how did you make it work? I mean, now she was surely pregnant. You're still pushing to make it happen, and there is a lot of different challenges happening. How did you stay strong?
Well, for me, I always take my circumstances, and try to fight, each and every one of them the best way I can, So being in that situation also kind of pushed me to go harder. Like, yo, I have to. I just
to make it.
Yeah, like there's no turning back now. You know, if I stop now, then it's over. You know, probably be a runaway dad or something. So, you know, I was very very motivated by that situation. You know, like even from the time Avery's mom was pregnant, you know, I was able to, you know, buy a couple of things for him before he came through, you know. So yeah, man, I started learning responsibility, you know, from that time. You know. So yeah, man, with everything I do now, you know, I try my best, you know, to do
Make
things
it
in
right.
order, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, go the right way, you know, how my mama raised me, you know. Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah.
So tell us about your first single when you recorded it. Can you just take us on that journey?
Well, people are usually surprised, you know, when I tell them that like Roll Up is like the weakest song that I've ever done.
What do you mean?
Like I was just I came through. I came to the studio. I found my producer Raf, you know, making this beat. And I was like, hey man, that sounds cool, man. Give me that beat, you know. Nah. He's like, no man, I'm making it for somebody. I was like, hey man, scrap that. I'm taking this beat. We're gonna make this song. Let me try something. Nah, man. Hey, I was like, yo, come on, let's try this thing out. If it doesn't work, okay, it's fine. So we tried it out, you know, freestyle type vibes.
Yeah.
He liked the way I was vibing, you know, and he kept it that way. And I was like, yo, man, I was just, you know, starting off, you know, practice running. I was like, no, keeping this right here, you know, this is the complete song. And I was like, nah, man, are you for real? He's like, yeah, man, like, you know, and he's a producer, and he's a mentor of mine, so sometimes he has weird ideas, but I usually listen to him, you know.
And they work.
Yeah, and it worked this time around, you know, and they always do, you know. He's like a wise guy type thing. Yeah.
Well, tell us about your Pearl to song.
Yeah.
Why? Why Pearl? What do you like about her?
Hey, man. Like, you know, growing up, I used to see her like in magazines and stuff.
Yeah.
Doing her modeling thing out there. What else? Like, there was even a point in time where she was on condom raps. Like, yeah, yo. She was up there. Yo. So like, hey.
So you bought them because of that?
Not really.
But
like every time I bought
them,
them, like I'd see her like, okay, I wish it was you.
I hope your girlfriend is not watching. I hope so.
Nah, I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding. Nah. Yeah, man. But yeah, like I saw a lot of her. You know, I got curious. Started seeing her on TV.
Yeah.
Wow, seems like a cool person. Did my research about her. You know. I started admiring her work. You know, from a long time ago. So yeah, man. Like I'm the #1 fan.
Like a song wouldn't kill.
No. So yeah, man. I just admire her. You know, she's always busy. You know, up to something. You know, with entertainment, which is a field where, you know, people are hardly busy, especially when I say, you know, with their media careers, not as busy as some of us are. You know. So, like, she's actually doing what she's destined to do. You know, outside of that, man, you know, we all know she's beautiful. You know, she's sexy, magnifique. So. Yeah, man, I had a crush on her, you know, growing up.
There we go.
Yeah, so yeah.
Now
I made
it finally comes out.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So I'm over it now.
The crush is gone, really?
Yeah, not really gone. You know, I still admire
It's still
her.
there.
You know,
Well, it's still there.
Now it's on, you know, more sister level. You know. Yes.
Keep it safe on the camera.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah, you know. So I'm cool. You know. With her, you know. She's a cool person.
I like that. So
I
now,
like her.
yeah, it's fine. I'm listening.
Yeah.
So now that you're in the industry, you've got, I mean, I'd say 2 hit songs going on. What would you say are the challenges that you've faced so far? Interesting. Wait for it to pass.
Yo, man, like for me right now, the only challenges, as I mentioned, are these, problems of not sleeping, always being on the road, and which is something, which is something I've always wanted to do, So I can't really complain, So I really like doing that, and that's the only challenge. And for me, as I say, it's a nice life problem, When it comes to making music, I do that effortlessly, you know. I am like I'm never afraid to get on a song with anybody, Give me
You're ready
whatever
for
you
it.
think is the best, Bring them here. Let's see where they at, So yeah, like I'm always on my toes, I haven't really encountered a lot of challenges besides, people on social media and stuff like that, WhatsApp, getting invites from people you don't know.
Well, the number is going around, right?
Yeah, and then get stalkers, like, no.
How are you handling that?
No, girls, no, that's not attractive, please. Stop it.
Yeah, that's really funny. Have you ever had a bad fan experience besides the stalking and all of that?
No, this, I won't say her name, but we're somewhere out there performing, So I'm out there doing my thing, after performing, people take pictures,
Yes.
okay, alright. And this girl comes through, oh, I love your music, whatever. I'm like, thank you so much, we have a young 5, 10, 15-second convo, So we took pictures, she started crying, which was, for me it was nice, I appreciate,
It was nice.
Yeah, like I've never, came across such. So, me and my homies, we end up leaving the concert. We go to our accommodation. So there's some cars following us at the back, How we get to the lodge, how this girl that was crying and whatever is here. I'm like, how did she get here? I thought I said bye to her and everything was cool. Next thing, she's running around, looking for the toilet. And then it's like, what's happening? And then Valley, like, it was over, like, a mess. So,
What do you mean?
Man, I don't like talking about that. Man. It's like, it was bad, man. It was bad.
What do you mean all over? What do you mean? Tell us more.
She was looking for the loo, So, like, yeah.
So did she find the loo?
No, she was pressed, so, all hell broke loose.
In front of you?
Yeah, I was like up there seeing all this. I was traumatized. Like,
How did you react?
back
I
to
mean,
my
that's your
room.
fan. You don't want to be rude at the
Yeah.
same time. What did you
yeah,
do?
at that moment, I didn't know what to do. Like, whether I should take care or run away or disappear. Like, God, please give me a disappearing power right now. Just vanish. So yeah, man, that was the worst experience, with the
That
band.
is really funny, though.
Yeah. How she got there, I don't know. Next thing, so it was.
That was it. You've
very
never
tough.
seen her ever again.
Yeah, like I'm cool, like yeah, I'm cool. Even if like you don't need to kill inside.
Well, let's get to your album. Tell us more about this. Are there any other, expectations for people, especially who haven't got it yet?
Yeah, man, if you don't have this album, man, you're missing out on the truth, man. I call this, album right here, a personal piece of art, I gave it my all, I spoke about a lot of my personal stuff, and a lot of things that are always on my mind but never said, yeah, some of them you find them here, like your Pro Tusi song, there's a whole lot of controversy behind it. How I have a partner, but I'm singing about Pro Tools and stuff like that, you know, which is something cool for me, you know. Controversy, you know, getting the people talking about something. Yeah, man, not just the tracks, you know, they gotta say something. You gotta interact with the people, you know. Somebody gotta say it's okay, yo man, I don't like this song you released, oh your video is whack, then you know you're supposed to, you know, step up on the next one. You know, so I really gave it my all, you know. My personal life is out there, you know, hence sometimes I get stalkers and stuff like that. You know, everybody thinks, well, I'm real like that, you know. Which is true, I'm real like that, you know. I tell it like it is. You know, hey, but some people take it too far, but it's cool and I understand, you know. So yeah, man, this is like my first album ever in my life. I was busy doing mixtapes, EPs, singles and stuff. Now we've got the real stuff and it's in the stores, you know. Yeah, get it out there for $100, nothing much, you know. Young Buffalo, it will put you on. Any music outlet, you'll find it. It's the real stuff, you know. And I'm really happy, you know, with the response from the people because they actually loving it, you know. Which for me is a bonus, you know. After just releasing Roll Up, you know, a lot of people were talking about, hey, what's this guy got next? And I just say,
and then you dropped another good one.
Yeah, one album once and for all.
Yes.
You know,
and I believe you've got another good one coming.
Yeah, man, you know, I'm always in the studio, you know, trying to make songs. So I can like if I could have it my way, I'd release projects like every month or what, or something, you know, just to be viral. But you know, we've gone pro with this thing, so we gotta, you know, take time and strategize with the team, you know. Yeah, so.
Well, thank you for chatting with us.
No, thank you, man. Actually had fun, man. It was nice.
It was really nice, and viewers, thank you for watching.
I am not an every stoner. Double cup and got a to roller. Folks, small talk, new pour. If you trippin', leave the alone. That's why you never catch a nigga sober. Hot boxing till the spliff is over. I'm never scared, got no pistol on me. Grappa fasa babale. Start rolling up the jet.